us as his people. But every country has a version of that about why we are special. Should be moved into the Western territories, and that's what led to the U.S. Civil War. But they all agreed that
I just can't. Oh, I forgot my bag. Is it just me, or is it hard to focus on online classrooms? My procrastination has been so bad lately that I had to go out of my house and go to a library to do my work. Like, this is like my little bunker. I'm actually procrastinating on this project too. It's a huge struggle for me now because I used to be really disciplined and now I can't concentrate because this is what I hear in a Zoom meeting. Besides that, I'm so tempted to be on my phone and sleep during class. I just feel like this isn't right. And I know that since we're in a pandemic, we're doing our best during these times, but it's hard to do well when students even struggled with work before Corona. I just feel like my home is my rest time, to do whatever besides work. I just feel like I'm not obligated to take notes or be engaged in a digital classroom. I even did my own research to see what people were thinking, so I had some clarity, and it seems that 3,000 anonymous college students agree with me too. About 80% of students say that online classrooms are boring, 85% miss meeting with professors and peers, and half spend less with time on their coursework. More than 3/4 of students miss having a study space at college, which is important for students to focus on their work. So it's basically just like this. Since online classes started, I haven't learned much. All I did was attend classes that I left running on my computer as I ate breakfast. It is so difficult to focus now that most of us are stuck at home, so we don't get the classroom experience. So I asked one of my professors to send this survey to all their students, and the statistics shows that about 68% are lazy with online learning, 18% are not engaged in online classes, and 4% of students cheat on tests. However, this survey wasn't true because I didn't clarify that the survey was anonymous and it was sent by a professor, so students changed their answers. So I decided to send another survey on an Instagram confession account where students send their actual responses. These are the actual results. So the results show that 85% of students are lazy in online classes, 65% of students are not engaged in class, and 57% of students cheat on tests. Pretty big change if you ask me. If students are lying on a survey, imagine how much worse they'll be in an online class. Damn! Look at the time. I gotta go. I hate wearing these. Sorry about that. As I was saying, the workload of the online classroom has changed in the wrong way. People really don't care as much as they did in the physical classroom. Instead, people are on their phone watching Netflix, sleeping, or doing whatever else instead of focusing. Professors are recognizing it too. In another anonymous survey sent to professors in William-Patterson University, some have said that students lack an engagement in class and that grades are dropping down. In general, online classes are just not effective as the traditional classroom. A study in 2017 shows that students perform slightly worse in an online environment than a physical one, as students' overall grades drop by 0.5 point. Even though this is a study from 2017, it shows that this is a problem that was occurring for years, and that online classrooms aren't as good as physical ones. Certain classes became more difficult with a virtual environment because there are some things that have to be done physically, such as data gathering.
I have a lot of labs, like I'm taking 3 labs, but since my school's all online, they're all online labs, so we don't have to do anything for it. We're just receiving data from the professor and then analyzing it. So like that's a lot easier than performing a lab, but on the other hand, it's so much more time consuming because now they expect a lot more out of us in regards to like how we're interpreting it all.
And according to Dr. Sokal, people's daily routines are being interrupted, which leads to increased stress and anxiety. One of the biggest routines for students is attending classes, and now they don't have that, and it's affecting their work ethic. And it's affected me too, and I didn't even realize it. Like, I used to be one of those people who used to go to the gym at 5 a.m., but now I can't wake up until 9 a.m. I'm barely awake in classrooms, and I realize myself and other people tend to be 10 to 15 minutes late to online classroom. So what should we do about it? Online classrooms should be more engaging. Colleges are adapting to the online classroom in the wrong way. Instead of seeing an online class as being online, it should be seen as an in-person recorded online. What that means is that online classes should be just as engaging as a normal in-person class. Professors should be using presentations or encouraging more conversation about the course. Just like Professors Ainsworth and Professor Chan is using the Lightboard, there should be more innovation for improving the online classroom. Students shouldn't feel like they're sitting at home, they should feel like they're in a class. The focus shouldn't be on passing, it should be on learning and engaging students.